Andrew, do you know who Chase Young is?
Yeah, of course.
No. My point is, I don't either.
Hey, Drew,
The
it's your
defensive
boy.
team. Kate Cunningham, what? Mike, just concede, man. It was about not being in the play-in, bro. Just concede. Just concede already.
We're back
What's
with
going on with
another.
Mike's video?
I know.
The NBA playoffs, round 1. The NHL playoffs, round 1. And the NFL draft is on Thursday. Dude, we got a lot to talk about. All right, let's go. What's going on, JAMM Packed? I'm MK. I'm your host. Where's everybody at? I got TeslaMase from the back cave.
No one else is here?
In the back alley.
I'm not even going to turn my camera on.
It's all right. You can turn it off. We can still hear you, bro. It's all good. Dude, lots of things going on in the sporting world.
Lakers. 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 Lakers.
How did I know? How did I know he was already going to start with that? See, and as soon as you call out Lakers, Jack's going to hop on in and defend them.
Yeah, that's right. Let's go.
What's to defend? There's zero to defend.
It was too much, man. It was too much. We got the NHL playoffs going on right now, and they're in round 1. The NBA playoffs are going on right now. They're in round 1. And the NFL draft is here on Thursday. And that's starting to hype up.
So much.
How y'all doing tonight? You guys doing good?
And Jack's getting married in like 20 days or something.
Let's go.
Yeah,
wait, hold
days.
on. Let's go.
Let's go.
I love it, man. I love it. Congrats, by the way.
Thanks. Thank you.
We'll be there.
Let's go. I'm excited.
We'll be there. My NHL guy's not here right now. He had to restart his computer. He was having technical difficulties. It was all pixelated. His background literally was looking like my sweatshirt. It was all jumbled up, and I'm like, yeah, bro, you might want to restart your computer. But let's talk NBA round 1. Detroit just tied the series with the Knicks 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it makes it somewhat interesting, I guess. I mean, it's close. I don't know.
Yeah, Pistons, they might be able to take it. I mean, they've had the Knicks in both of the first 2 games, so.
Yeah, Cunningham looks really good, man. Cunningham looks like the most dominant player out there on the court, to be honest with you. Like, he looks better than Brunson. And it looks like he's on a mission
in the
to
house.
It looks like he's on a mission to just, like, go to the basket every time, too. Like, I if I'm the Knicks, like, just zone up and let him shoot. Like, make him make a couple buckets.
And Uncle Drewski.
Hey, I'm sorry you can't see me. I am really having technical difficulties, so I'm just going to leave it like this because at least it's not blinking and scaring everybody. It was bad earlier.
He was looking robotic. Let's continue on with the NBA playoffs. What, Drew? Explain to me what happened game 1. Why the heck did the Lakers get blown out?
Let's let him talk about how good Cade Cunningham looks right now.
Oh yeah,
There's so much joy in hearing him say this.
Hey,
Give him the floor.
Did you guys see the new intro? He's no longer doubling down.
Oh,
I missed it.
Yeah, he's no longer doubling down. I'll have to replay it for you. Anyways, how's Cade looking? Cade looks strong, man.
He looks like a really tall point guard out there, like a really tall ball handler. I mean, he's going to the rim, and it seems like he's just taller than everyone and laying it in left hand, right hand, doesn't matter. Looks like Uncle Drew there on Thursday nights.
Hey,
let's go.
Is looking like Uncle Drewski on Thursdays.
Oh gosh, you guys are being very generous there. Did Cade Cunningham have a really bad game? Is that what happened? Like, what are you guys talking about?
No,
he just hit 33 points.
Yeah,
dude, he looks like the best player on the court. To be honest,
you know what I missed most watching that game was having Dennis Schroeder on the Lakers. Man, that's what I missed most seeing that game. He hit that 3 to kind of seal the game.
Can you ever talk about like a team and not mention the Lakers? Like, I'm just curious. Like, literally, that was a really good Oklahoma blowout. I'm so glad the Lakers didn't get blown out by so much. Is that the next comment?
I didn't mention that. You were mentioning that, Mike. You're the one obsessed with him, man. Dang. I'm just saying, I like Dennis Schroeder as a player. I'm bummed that we didn't keep him on the Lakers all these years.
I'm not in front of my computer right now, but how many points did Schroeder have? Just curious.
20 points, 6 for 10, 3 for 5, 3 assists, 2 rebounds in 29 minutes.
And the guy, how'd he do?
And he hit a 3 literally to seal the game.
Yeah, he hit the game winner basically.
Basically the game-winning 3 where it went to free throws. Basically after that, like he has no fear. Like I just remember watching him hit. If you at the end of a game, you want him on the floor to take your free throws. Pretty much, he's like a 90+% free throw shooter. He doesn't get scared. He just makes them every time. Like, I don't know. He's just a guy that doesn't play scared. So he's good to have on your team, whoever you are.
Good enough to be a trade asset. Not so good enough to keep on your team because he's been everywhere.
Yeah, been everywhere.
Yeah. If you don't use him right, they had him on the Warriors. Like, you don't need him on the Warriors. You have Steph Curry. Like, why would you? You know what I mean? Like. You don't need him to help you seal a game at the end of a game or be clutch for you. You literally have Steph Curry, the best shooter of all time. So, but yeah, I hear you.
Nobody healed that.
Steph Curry is the best shooter.
Yep.
Dex knows, right?
Yeah,
Dex
knows.
Let him know, Dex. Let him know.
In the world. Hey, so with this weekend in the NBA playoffs, did it kind of go? Besides the Lakers getting spanked, like I think it went pretty close to what most of us thought, right? I mean,
I really tried. Looking back at some old tape to see exactly when I said that Minnesota is going to match up really well against the Lakers.
Well, yeah, the Lakers need size, right?
And they do. Lakers don't have size.
But when I watched what I saw of that game, it was more about the Lakers just playing terribly. Like it didn't look like they ran an offensive set. And then LeBron,
so you're
I
saying
think
bad
he must have
coaching,
been injured, right? What's
bad
that?
coaching? Bad coaching is what you're saying?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, bad coaching. LeBron didn't seem. I don't know if he's injured or hurt or something. Like he didn't seem engaged.
I mean, it's hard to be engaged when Luka's getting the ball at half court and just backing a guy down for the next 12 seconds. I mean, like I would be mad if I'm like on this team. Like you got to cut, and he's backing the guy down, and you make that cut, and he doesn't see you. I mean, yes, there's times where he makes amazing passes and does it, but it's like I'm tired of him not getting criticism because he put up 35, and people are saying, "Oh, he's the only guy on the court that was playing for the Lakers," and it's like, well. Yeah, but he's also had the ball for literally half of the game. Like if you take all his possessions, like
So
he should.
Tesla and I actually had a conversation about this. It seemed like Minnesota was okay with Luka getting his and just shutting everybody else out. Like, almost like who was the other team we were talking about? Tesla.
We were talking about.
We were talking about somebody else just being absolute. We were talking about how Shea doesn't have to be good or have a good game for OKC to win.
Yeah.
And how like that's kind of scary in most in some of the teams, like, dude, we're okay with with so and so having 40 points as long as nobody else scores. I mean, you're gonna have 60, maybe 80 points. That's about it. Like, shut everybody else out. I'll be okay with.
It's actually a smart strategy against the Lakers. What makes Luka so good is how it's not just his scoring. It's his passing. It's the way he sets guys up. It's just the way he controls the game. So if you're not letting him use probably the most important part of his game, which is getting people involved, it's a big deal. But they just got beat. It was funny because the first quarter, Mike, you were talking about their 3-point shots going down, and Luka went off. And then in the second quarter, when he usually moves on to distributing, well, he didn't score a lot, and nobody else did either. And that's when the game got out of hand. So,
I mean, it also helped that Minnesota hit their franchise record of made threes.
But that's the Lakers' defensive scheme.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been all kinds of reports on that ever since Luka got there, it's we're gonna live and die by the other team shooting 3-pointers. Well, yeah, the problem with Minnesota is they got 4 guys who can make 3-pointers consistently, and you bring Nas Reed in off the bench, and now you talk about 5 guys.
It's really JJ Redick's defensive philosophy, honestly, is pack the paint. And it worked well against the Nuggets, but because their best player is Jokic, but it did not work well in game 1. I honestly, I'm actually not even worried yet. In this Laker LeBron era, though, he's lost the first game 1 of like almost every series that they've played in, and they've had decent playoff runs with him. They've won a championship. They won. They got to the Western Conference Finals. They were a second round out. Once went against the Nuggets, and then a first round out as well. So I honestly am just not that.
How much did they lose by?
Yeah,
20 something. I'm assuming.
That's where I'm going.
I mean,
I would say that
they didn't lose by very much in all those other game 1s. I would imagine they were destroyed in this game, or in like the word you like to use, dominated, right?
Well, whatever. Yeah, so dominated, but like, no, they actually have been in other series. Yeah, just go back and look, man.
I don't know. I don't.
Fact check me.
Yeah, I'm driving home right now, so I can't.
I think the only thing I would say though, Drew, is I'd probably be a little worried if I was a Laker fan, just because of like LeBron didn't even try until the fourth quarter, right? So like if you'd have just tried, like you're in the game, because I think he set a defensive tone. When he pressed, I can't remember who it was, but he pressed on defense and he stole the ball twice, right? So I mean, he's a good defensive presence, but why did it take till the fourth quarter to get it done, right? Or at least just turn it on, right? Like that's where I would be nervous, right?
Yeah, but that's kind of what I'm saying.
He wasn't even complaining in the first half. He wasn't even complaining in the first half. I don't know what was going on.
That is
not your usual
right
LeBron. Updating my Clipper boys, because one's driving home.
And Austin Reeves is going to switch shoes, I heard. Austin Reeves is going back to Jordan Brand, I heard, to get going.
Game is tied right now, as far as I can see, 89-89. You got about 6:49 left.
Yeah, the Clippers, man.
With the Clippers.
Westbrook is throwing threes up, and he's killing me.
Just giving my boys a heads
Yeah,
up.
I can't tell you how much I miss Terrence Mann. I think I hate that Bogdanovic. Like, I feel like he's playing for the Nuggets in this series right now.
Getting paid under the table.
Bogdanovich, he shows up for the Olympics, but not for the playoffs.
He's trying to help. He's trying to help his fellow Serbian Nokic out. Like, something going on.
Yeah. He's like, you go win it without me.
Hey, but they got Ben Simmons out of all this, man. So, what's confusing me is how is that guy even getting minutes in the playoffs? Like, I don't even get it. Like,
him and Bronny James, crazy, right?
Well, Bronny got lucky, man. That's the real reason. LeBron blew the game on purpose to get Bronny some playoff minutes.
To get him some.
Here we
He didn't even
go.
score either.
Funny.
He needs more minutes so we can score a bucket.
I'm dead.
That's hilarious.
I am dead. Ooh,
Yeah,
snap.
man. Zubac, though. I'm just loving Zubac.
He's nice.
14 points, 11 rebounds so
Keep giving me
far.
those updates, Mike, if you can.
Yep, will do. As Denver just went up 1. There was a coach's challenge, and so Denver just went up 1, so it's 98-89.
Yeah, Russell Westbrook, man, they're letting him take over. This is a good sign for the Clippers. Just wait. He'll be fine. Just let him.
All the confidence.
Ray texted me and said that he hates the Nuggets so much that he's rooting for the Clippers. So
Hey, appreciate that, Ray. That's our guy right there.
Yes, sir.
This is
Yes,
wild, man.
sir.
Who's winning?
Clippers up 91-90.
Clippers up.
Bro.
Yeah, we're
let's
rooting for
see.
the Clippers in this one.
Who else played this? Everybody else seems to have been a blowout.
It'll be interesting to see if the Bucks can get
Boston was
back
down in
against the
halftime.
Pacers with Dame.
Yeah, but I also think Boston gets bored during games. Like they need the pressure in order to like show up. Like it's just, I honestly feel that way about they're we got such a good roster that like do we necessarily need to show up right now?
They're loaded.
They pulled away at the end. I think Orlando's just a great team though too. I love watching.
Orlando's solid.
I think they're Weren't
Let's
we
go
just talking
big
about
three
Wagner?
by
I
July.
think if they had Suggs, I think they'd have a much better chance defensively than his 3-point shooting. I think not having Jalen Suggs is I don't think they have a chance.
That's
I agree with that.
Yeah, Magic might be able to stay in these games within like 15, but even with Suggs, I mean, it's still going to be 4 or 5 game series.
They just don't have any shooting. Like I was watching Wagner. I don't know how his set 3-point shot is a fadeaway. Like it's the weirdest shot in the world. And
Right.
I mean, I think he went 1 for 5. I was like if he can't shoot, and Gore and what's his name, Banchero. I mean, he's developed a decent shot, but I wouldn't call him like a 3-point shooter. Like outside of Caldwell Pope, I'm like, if I'm the Celtics, I'm like, and one thing versus the Celtics you have to do is be able to shoot the 3. Like
Yeah.
Right.
Can I just ask you guys something? Like, if you're shooting over 80%, like, why are you only shooting 16 shots? Right? Like, this is Kawhi in this game right now. 13 for 16,
35
man.
right now.
35 on 16 shots. It's insane. He's literally carrying the Clippers right now.
But I think that's why Harden's not touched. Oh, well, actually, I think he's back in. Yeah,
Harden's 4 for 11 from 3. He's having a decent shooting night. He's okay. But yeah, man.
He just checked in a little while ago.
Clippers are up 3, 96-93, Mike.
let's go.
Yeah,
Need this one, Mike.
Yeah, we gotta win this
We'll
one
get this one.
for our dominating series win.
Dude, you guys are doing this on their home court. I'm just saying, like, it's not like an easy thing. Nuggets always defend home court, so I just think the Clippers are a better team, even with Ben Simmons playing 8 minutes.
I agree with you. We are a better team. 100% agree.
Just
Now we need more from
You know what?
Powell, and we need more from Chris Dunn and Norman Powell. Like, to be honest,
Well, it was weird. Like, the Clippers, I feel like the Clippers made themselves worse at the trade deadline when they're like actually, like, Chris Dunn, Terrence Mann should be getting the Chris Dunn minutes, right? Like, I don't get it, but whatever.
Michael Porter just shot a 3. It's tied up. Clippers
up.
called a timeout.
Tied up with a timeout.
How many rebounds does Michael Porter have?
Is he rebounds?
10. He's got 10.
Whoa.
Okay.
Do you need him to get rebounds?
He's having a good game. No, he's having a good game. I know he had like 10 points earlier and 8 rebounds. I was like, I think Gordon's killing us too, right? Like Gordon
Kind of. 14 points.
Playoff
7
basketball,
rebounds.
Man. Got to show up in the playoffs.
How many points?
14.
Gordon's got 14 and like 7 rebounds or something.
Playoffs
Like
and slam dunk contest.
Yep. So somebody somebody asked me this. I'm like, are the playoffs for the NBA just overrated at this point? And with how many blowouts are going on?
No, man, we got good series.
You
Yes,
got 2
Nuggets,
good
but
series.
I
That's
think
about it.
I think the regular season is overrated in the NBA.
I
Fair
agree.
enough.
Too long.
No, I think Lakers Minnesota is a good series.
Mhm.
Nuggets Clippers is a good series. Warriors Rockets is a good series. And then Pacers Bucks, that's gonna be a good series. I think we got quite a few. All the
How can
all
you
the
say Lakers
non-Celtics
Minnesota is a good
Cavs
series?
and OKC. What do you mean?
The road team just won by
Everyone's
30.
got like the same record.
Okay, OKC and Memphis is what, 2 games behind the Lakers? So you're going based on record? That makes it a good series?
I just
We
mean
look-
like it's competitive. It's gonna be a close series.
We looked at the odds
I thought you said
earlier,
based on what you saw. I'm sorry.
and Lakers aren't even favored to win the series anymore.
Oh dang. Yeah. Not a great game 1 showing.
I still
Yeah.
think Lakers come back and win. I think, but I don't
I
know.
think they win in 6. I am not deviating from that. That's like I'm still on that. So
Lakers in 6.
Lakers in 6.
Lakers
I'm
in
still hoping
five.
for the crosstown
Winning
Western
in
Conference
Minnesota.
Western Conference Championship. That'd be sweet.
That
That happens.
Oh,
We go into
man.
a game. It'll be to a Clipper game. It'll be in the Clipper Stadium, but we're going to a game.
It's a better view anyway from the Clippers.
I've been
Stadium.
True.
hoping for that freeway series. It was supposed to happen so many times. Like it was so close, so many times, and we've never gotten it. I'm still mad that we haven't gotten it. If it was in the Western Conference Final, that would be the best case scenario.
You
It'd be
could
amazing.
kind of blame us if you want, Andrew. Like it's kind of our fault. We haven't really played a whole lot of playoff series.
Yeah, but when you guys were when you guys had Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, and then actually the first time it almost happened was when the Lakers were up 3-1 against the Suns. So this is Kobe's fault, and the Lakers. The Clippers were Elton Brand, Corey Maggette. He is, yeah.
Darius Miles.
Let's go.
No, they had I think it was Lamar Odom, Michael Okandi.
Yes.
You had Andre Miller, I think, at the time.
Oh, you missed your freaking free throw.
I loved that Clipper team. That was a good Clipper team. But
I hated the Candyman.
who?
All right,
Candy? Oh, that guy was terrible.
Here's a question for you guys. And I know you don't. I know some of you don't even have. Mike won't be able to look any of this up. I want you to create a starting 5, a Kardashian starting 5. So only NBA players who have dated Kardashians.
Oh dear. Devin
Prime
Booker.
Ben Simmons.
We're taking
Okay.
Booker for sure.
So Booker's your
Booker's
what?
number 1, right?
Yeah, but what is he running? What position is he running? He's running your point.
Point or shooting? I'm not. Let me think this through. Definitely point guard, probably. Well, let me see
Can
what
we
else
have
is on
Prime
here.
Ben Simmons though?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
maybe prime Ben Simmons.
No.
Ben Simmons is in there.
I'll take Chris Humphries over Ben Simmons, I think. guys.
Okay.
We
Just
might
kidding.
have to take him anyway.
What'd you say?
We might have to take him anyways.
I know.
Lamar Odom's in there.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Lamar's
true.
in
We'll take
there.
Odom.
Kuzma in there
Yep.
too?
Lamar Odom is in there.
I'll take Kuzma over
I need-
Humphries.
Oh, did Kuzma?
Is Kuzma in there? I didn't even know.
Yeah, I need help, guys. I don't know anyone
Oh
else.
my goodness, tied up again, 100 to 100.
Ooh.
Minutes left.
Who hit the 3?
I don't know. I saw Kawhi hit the 2, and I can't see who came back for the Nuggets.
All right, you guys ready for this?
How much time left, John?
2:05.
205. All right, here's the NBA players. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Lamar, James Harden,
Oh,
We'll
we
take
got
Harden.
Harden in there.
Ben Simmons, Rick Fox, Chris Humphries, Devin Booker, Jordan Clarkson, Chandler Parsons, Rashad
What?
McCants, Blake Griffin, and Tristan Thomas.
Oh, I forgot Blake. Oh,
Blake,
Yeah.
Blake has
Give
to
me
be
your
in there.
starting
Blake,
five,
Harden,
bro.
Simmons,
hey, we need a
Okay.
center, so
Booker.
Tristan Thompson for sure.
And
You
with
got
Blake,
James,
Harden,
Let's
Simmons.
go, Mike. Norman Powell
Harden,
hit a
Booker.
3.
103, 100.
Let's
Clippers up.
go. Minute 30 left.
Harden, Booker, Lamar Odom, Blake Griffin, Tristan Thompson. I think.
Yep, I think that's
probably
Solid
it right
squad,
there.
man. I'll tell you right now, if you start those 5 against anybody in the East not named the Cavaliers or Celtics, they're winning games.
Oh man, you might win. I mean, you got Harden and Booker on the same team. You'll be fine.
Not
And Blake
bad.
Griffin.
Some
Yeah,
good
you'll be
offensive
fine.
firepower.
Definitely. Come on, Clippers. Pull this out.
Man, you guys, how are you guys like 40 seconds ahead of me? I'm watching it. You guys say the score and then it happens like a minute later.
You're like,
We're
wait a
on the-
minute.
we're
Did
on
it
the
what?
play-by-play.
Oh, there it is.
We're on the
I'm
play-by-play.
like delayed. I'm like,
Slower than
dang it.
ESPN.
Why is this happening?
We're closer to
tapped into
Vegas. That's what
ESPN, my brother.
we're just closer to Vegas. Why don't we go? I mean, everybody else so far has been blown out. We know that game 2 for a lot of these teams are coming up this week. I want to say tomorrow Bucks Pacers play. Pacers are up 1-0. I don't think the Bucks even that series unless Lillard comes back.
I think he will because he's questionable, isn't he?
I think
it's
he's
questionable.
questionable, but I don't think Bucks even have a chance unless Lillard comes back.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Thunder
Kuzma
Grizzlies.
Had, let me share Kuzma's stats
Terrible.
for game 1. 0 in 23 minutes, all
Yeah, bro,
categories.
you can't do that with Jason Chris Middleton. You can't.
Good thing they traded him for Chris Middleton, right? Like, my goodness.
Yeah, you gotta have something at least.
Just
Like,
0.
that was the most bizarre. Well, I
Who are you
can't say
talking
the
about,
most
Andrew?
bizarre.
Kyle Kuzma.
Oh,
He had a big fat 0 for 23 minutes of play in the Bucks for game 1 against the Pacers.
nice.
It happens. It happens.
Did
kind
you not
of.
like
Got a
him when he
ring.
was on the Lakers too?
I never understood, like, Jeannie Buss always liked him, and I never understood it. I was kind of like, out of their young guys, he was my least favorite. So
Yeah, I'll agree with you with that. If he wasn't as goofy, he like all the time, he had like moments where it looked like JaVale McGee was out there. I'm like,
yeah,
what are you doing? Like, if
they
there
played
was
on the
still
same team together. Trust me. Yeah.
if there were still Shaqtin' a Fool, like Kuzma would be on it all the time.
Oh, where we at?
Is that not a
Like,
thing
it's been
anymore?
like 3 minutes.
Oh, sorry. I went to the hockey segment. Hold on one second.
103,
It's 103, 102.
103, 102. We're up. 1 minute 16 left.
Our
Minute
ball.
3 left.
Our
Yeah,
Oh,
ball.
Clippers
yeah,
have the
but-
ball.
Jokic just shot 2 free throws. We got the ball coming out.
Dude, I'm tired of that guy like pretending like he gets fouled every moment.
He does look like he flops a little bit.
The Clippers need to put some more distance, man. Being in a close game in a fourth quarter against
I
Jokic
know.
is not good, dude.
I understand that.
Luckily, you have Kawhi, but
Look
Yeah,
at
that didn't help
luckily
us
you're
last week.
dominating this series.
they are dominating the series, man. Look at this.
We got
domination.
Thunder Grizzlies. Thunder's up 1-0, like handed.
For the
Belt
record,
to butt,
if the
basically.
Clippers,
50
if
points,
the
guys.
Clippers
50.
wait, real quick, if the Clippers win this game, you're not saying it was dominate, right? Like that was my only issue with what you said last week. To me, dominate means we're winning
hold
by
up.
double digits.
Let's say they win the next 3 games because they win their 2 at home, and let's say they win their home games by 5 to 10 points each. Like, if you look at the series and it ends up being a 5-game series, you're gonna be like, yeah, it was dominant. They dominated it.
Okay,
Just because a couple games
so
are close doesn't mean it's not a dominant series. So you gotta wait on that. Don't jump in
so
too
when
early
you
to
said
correct
the
me.
Clippers will dominate, the way I took it was they're winning, and I told Mike this after we were done. I said dominate to me means you're winning by double digits.
Yeah.
That's not 5, 4-1 in a series.
I don't recall this conversation.
Well, let me ask you this.
I just kidding.
Let me ask you this.
We up by 3. 54 seconds.
Let's go. 105, 102, 54
You'll
seconds
remember
left.
this, Mike. You'll remember this, Mike, because you hate the Lakers so much. Remember the 2011 run with the Mavericks. The Lakers lost 4 games in a row. They got swept. Well, every single one of those games was decided like in the final possession, except for the game 4. Game 1 through 3 were all final possession games where the Mavericks pulled it out. Like, everyone would say the Mavericks dominated them. Like, I don't know. Like, they beat them 4. They swept
Let's go, Kawhi steals. Oh, Harden misses the shot. 12 seconds left.
Oh my gosh.
Ron defensive rebound. 11 seconds.
A shot?
I would not.
Ron misses the shot. 5 seconds left.
Let's go. Game over.
Jokic.
Game over.
Rebound. Yeah.
Game over. 105, 102. Clippers win. Let's go. Take that to the bank.
Okay, but again, why was Harden taking a shot with 12 seconds left, guys? Was there a shot clock? Like, come on, dude.
Who do you want taking?
My stomach
Don't
hurts.
take it. Get
I'll
fouled.
take the win.
Yeah,
I want
good job.
I want
Good
Kawhi
job,
with the
Clippers.
ball because he was 15 for 19.
Was there money? Was there time on the shot clock or what?
Oh yeah.
It didn't look like it to me, but maybe there was.
I'm saying I want Kawhi with the ball. Perfect from the free throw
I
line.
don't mind Harden taking a shot at the end of a shot clock. I mean, like, how many threes has he hit in this series alone?
I see. Never mind. You're right. It was at the end of the shot. No, I don't mind him shooting. I thought the shot clock was turned off when he took it, but dang.
Whoa, we'll take
Michael Porter Jr. ended up with 15 rebounds that game.
That's crazy. Clippers needed that.
Yep.
That was more rebounds than Zubac.
Clipper fans needed that.
Led the Clippers.
Kawhi Leonard, 15 for 19.
That's crazy.
15 for 19, 4 for 7 from 3, 5 for 5 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 1 turnover, 39 points.
What do you think, John? You think Kawhi's going to ask for a day of rest on Thursday?
Man, if he does,
What's the over-under? What's the over-under?
I'm very upset.
What's the over-under?
Oh, my gosh. It's going to be his knee.
Yeah.
The
like,
phantom injury.
Which one? It doesn't matter. Pick one.
Yeah.
All right.
But he's ready for the FIBA World Cup.
Oh, my goodness.
Lakers Wolves are playing tomorrow. Minnesota leads 1-0. Who's taking that game?
Lakers got to take it.
I think Lakers do.
Lakers are taking it.
I think they have to take it. They can't go down 2-0.
They have to.
They could, but it'd be bad. It'd be really bad for them.
Wednesday, Celtics Magic. Do Magic even have a chance? I mean, Celtics look dominant that game. Cavs are up 1-0 against the Heat. I'm actually a little shocked at how the Heat played.
Yeah, they kept it close.
Right. I really thought they were going to get blown out. And
the Heat got lost by 21. I mean, it wasn't. I mean, they kept it close, but not until the fourth quarter.
Obviously not close enough. And then Warriors are up 1-0 against the Rockets.
Yeah, everyone kind of predicted that one. I feel like
I think everyone was on board with that.
Yeah, the Warriors being. I mean, they're just a different team since they got Jimmy Butler.
Oh, hands down.
It's a much better team.
John, talk to me. How are things going in the NHL, sir?
Oh, my goodness, guys. All right. So tonight we got a couple games.
Capitals.
Let's
Ovechkin.
go.
Oh, yeah. You know what? You're right. Mike, you want to highlight that one first?
Yeah, dude, Ovechkin. So the Capitals were up 2-0, and they ended up going to overtime 2-2, and Ovechkin got his first ever overtime playoff goal to win the game.
That's dope.
That's crazy.
Man,
Leading
Ovechkin's
score of all time.
That's right. Good call there. Yeah, so huge win for the Capitals, 3-2 over Montreal. Washington leads the series 1-0. But again, like Mike said, Ovechkin in OT wins the game for the Capitals. Jets and Blues. Jets win over the Blues 2-1. Winnipeg has this series 2-0. I don't see that changes for the series. I see Winnipeg taking this series handily. My Kings, they were up 3-0, and actually, I'm sorry, 4-0, and the Oilers are slowly coming back. It's 5-3 now with 11 minutes left in the third period. So defense needs to tighten that up there, but Kings still holding on to a 2-goal lead. And
Kings are trying to like kill off some demons in that too. They've lost the last 3 years to the Oilers, right?
Correct. And you know what's crazy? If you look at this team, this is the best matchup to go head to head. Like the best. Like if you had to put teams up on the board, like the head to head matchup is insane. So Kings have, like you said, Kings are trying to handle this series when the Oilers have handled them for the last few years. Still up 5-3. Still 11 minutes left in the period, but 2 goals is a pretty strong lead so far. And then lastly, going into overtime, Avalanche and Stars. So Avalanche had a 3-2 lead for the majority of this game. And with 10 minutes left, Stars came back and scored a goal. So now tied 3-3. They're getting through their intermission and getting ready to go to overtime here. Colorado leads this series 1-0. So interesting to see. I think in this series, Dallas is a stronger team. Definitely showed that with the grit of being able to come back, but they are down a game in this series, so we'll see how it ends.
That's what's up.
I think it's interesting that the NHL did their schedule the way they did. I'm a little confused as to why they did not have 4 games on Saturday, 4 games on Sunday. I don't understand why you hold off the Capitals and Kings till Monday, to be honest.
I agree.
Like just from a viewership standpoint. Like, are they not trying to compete with the NBA? Is that what that's about? Like, I'm a little confused at that. Like, I know Lakers, Kings, you got a scheduling, issue, so I understand that. Like, they started the playoffs on Saturday with only 2 games, and it's like, and then Sunday 2 games, or 3 games, I think. But it's like you got, the Jets are already up 2-0, and Kings are barely playing their first game right now.
Correct.
Seems like it's a scheduling error.
I think that's a great point, and I would have put one of them earlier. I probably would have put the Capitals game earlier, but on a Sunday, and then I might have left the Kings and Oilers as is, but I would have at least put one of these 2 games on Sunday for sure.
Right. Agreed.
Who's the overall favorite so far?
Vegas.
Vegas.
I think Vegas is.
Golden Knights.
I
think I was reading this ESPN guy saying, I think the most people predicted Vegas to win it all, just based on the matchups and series and stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah. So super strong record. And had a big game on Sunday, went in 4-2 against the Minnesota Wild. Yeah, we'll see.
Well, hopefully we'll get some good matchups there. I know I still want to go to a hockey game. So
Andrew Quinn's coming in.
If Drew's muted, so he probably won't answer. No, but dude, we got to hit up a hockey game for sure.
Hockey's the best.
I keep hearing that, and I've never been to one. So
you've never been to a hockey game?
No.
Yeah, I haven't either.
I'm brown, bro. I'm brown.
All right, guys, we got to go. It's the best. I love it.
Hey, we should just.
I keep hearing it's the best. I like it.
Yeah, we go to Rain. Rain's fine.
So let's go.
We
I don't care what game. I mean, I don't know what I'm looking at.
Well, we'll explain it to you.
Yeah, perfect.
I just wish hockey would go back to the old NBC days where the puck was lit and highlighted blue.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes I'm like sitting there watching. I'm like, man, I don't know why
Where'd
the
it go?
siren's going off. I didn't even see the puck.
It goes so fast.
Heck yeah, it goes way too fast. NFL draft is happening on Thursday. Yeah. Who are you guys' top three? Give me your top three quarterbacks that are going to be drafted first.
I mean, after Cam Ward and Shedeur, it's probably, I don't know. I think Jalen Milroe will probably go over Jackson Dart.
Okay.
I don't know. I just think so. I don't know, but it's interesting though because Dart was so, like, Dart just had like those statistics, the passing yards in college, but I don't know because Milroe's more mobile, but not as accurate. I don't know.
Can you guys name
Start not to come to the day one now, right?
Yeah, exactly. He's not going to the draft or to the green room anymore.
Yeah,
we're going to spend it with his family.
Quarterback.
Is he going to make top 10? You think Jackson Dart's top 10 quarterback? Somebody told me he's going to be a top 10 quarterback.
I don't think so. I think Cam Ward and Shedeur are the only projected quarterbacks in the top.
I don't think he's going in the top 20.
Fair enough. Somebody tried to sell me a Jackson Dart card and said he's going to go top 10. Top 10 in the draft. I'm like, I don't think you understand who you're talking to, but
Warren in there, you got some offensive line.
Thanks for your opinion.
Yeah, like I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll get back to you. It's too much, man. I'm like, you're way too much. As far as running backs, we're kind of deep running back wise. I don't know if you guys have done any other draft research, but this is probably one of the deepest running back classes since like 2017. That's when Fournette, McCaffrey, Dalvin Cook, Mixon, Kamara, James Conner, Aaron Jones, Jamal Williams, Kareem Hunt, and Chris Carson came out. Okay, this draft, they're really comparing this running back class to that one, where outside of Ashton Gianti, you got Omarion Hampton. Scatabo is kind of increasing his draft odds or draft value. The kid out of ASU, Dylan Sampson, Caleb Johnson, Hendrickson. I mean, and honestly, if it pans out, being just as deep, because I remember. Do you remember when Christian McCaffrey was getting drafted? When he was going through the combine, people laughed at his bench. Do you remember that?
I don't.
He went to go bench press, and I think he only bench pressed like 2 reps. And everybody clowned him. Was like, well, how the heck are we supposed to trust him, blocking a linebacker if he can't even rep, 225 twice or 3 times or whatever it was. But they clowned him for it. And ends up like now is, leading the league. And if he hadn't gotten injured, I'm sure would have had another amazing season. But I'm like, outside of Saquon, he's probably the next,
either him
or the only other running back that you would go after that could possibly play every down. I mean, Derrick Henry's not playing every down. I mean, he's your power back,
be used in a lot of other ways. Henry's mostly just the run through the line guy.
Right. Like he's your power guy. But you name any other running back that you would trust. Okay, any down. Okay, here we go. We got CMC or Saquon. You can catch it out of the backfield. We can run it up the middle. Whatever. I mean, pick your poison. But hopefully, if it is as deep as, I mean, Trevor Etienne's coming out as well. I mean, I haven't even heard of any news things coming out on him, or even like highlights for that matter. We'll see what happens. Tennessee quarterback Nico Lama 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 Lama
Lama.
Lama 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 Lama. I'm allowed to say that only because I'm Polynesian. Is headed to UCLA on a, what are we calling it? Like a $3.5 million discount?
Crazy. Yeah, how much is UCLA still paying him up there? Or
Is that before taxes or after taxes?
After. We'll go after Texas.
How much are they paying him? Like what he wanted?
Oh no.
No.
Are you kidding me? They can't
they're
afford
paying
that.
like 1.5. He was going to get 3 at Tennessee.
That's crazy, dude. What the? Like you just leaving for spite at that point, man. Like,
Yeah.
Well, little bro is following in his footsteps and is going to UCLA as well. And as soon as that got completed, the UCLA quarterback
he's like, I'm done.
is bouncing and heading to Tennessee. So hey, let's swap. Yeah, he's going to Tennessee.
He's going back.
Who is it? The Aguilar, Joey Aguilar, the quarterback, plans to transfer to Tennessee. So I'm like, all right, that's great.
Just swapped.
Way too much, man. Way too much. We TeslaMase and I had a conversation with a girls college basketball coach talking about the NIL and how it's kind of been ruining college sports, and not necessarily the competition of college sports, but more so kids just aren't getting recruited like they used to, or just not getting looked at. And we've talked about that before on this podcast, where, you know, if as a coach, do I take a chance on a 2-star guy coming straight out of high school, or do I go after a 3 or 4-star transfer who's been sitting the bench somewhere else, or even the starter? Like, hey, we'll pay you more over here. I don't know how yet, but we will. We'll get all our boosters to donate blood. Oh man, too much, man, too much.
Did you guys mention already? Projected number 1 pick declared for the draft today.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Cooper Flag.
It's happy and sad at the same time. Sad to see him go, but I mean, what else are you gonna do?
I saw a little clip of Brian Scalabrine talking about Cooper Flag. On who was it? Who's that? Julian Edelman's podcast. He said when Cooper Flag was 13, he was hearing, like, Scalabrine was hearing about a bunch of hype about this 13-year-old that was balling up D1 guys, and he's like, get out of here. So he went and called up, and this is him telling the story. He's like, I called him up, brought him out here, and he's like, I'll always talk trash. So I'm telling him, I'm telling my guys, like, look, man, I brought this 14-year-old and who's gonna just flat out work you. And his players were like, yeah, right, whatever. So the Cooper showed up, and he asked him, hey, you need to warm up. And he's like, no, I'll be all right. So he put on his knee braces, and next thing I know, I turn around and he throws it off the backboard and dunks it. He's like, I'll be good. Like, okay. And he flat out worked at 14, out worked these D1 guys. And he said, right after that, I called Duke. I called USA Basketball. And I said, hey, you guys need to look at this kid from Maine. And that's been the story.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's wild, man. Absolutely wild. I mean, we know honestly, I think he's going to have a lot of success in the NBA. Yeah, mainly because he already shown it scrimmaging against the USA Basketball guys. So I don't think he'll have any problem transitioning into the NBA.
Yeah, it's just, are the Thunder going to trade 10 draft picks to get the number 1 pick or what?
Dude, they have it though. Have you seen it? Have you seen their draft capital?
Dude, they have a lot.
Dude, they have so much from
they can do it if they
from now until 2030. I'm like, not only are you the youngest team in the NFL or NBA, but you got all this draft capital as well. It's wild. Absolutely wild.
It's so loaded.
So Jack, real quick, going back to that NIL talk.
Mm.
So one of the things that this coach was mentioning was it's messing up scholarships for high school athletes. So imagine, like, why is a university going to commit to 4 years of a scholarship if realistically the kid's going to be gone in one?
That's a good point.
And so it's going to mess up for the large amount of kids. It's going to mess up the ability to be able to get scholarships. Um, and I don't think that's a good thing for high school athletes. Now, again, you have few that are very good and they're going to make millions and millions of dollars through the NIL. But the reality is, if you're just trying to get your school paid for through a scholarship, he was suggesting that the NIL is really bad for that.
Definitely.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, there's advantages and disadvantages to it, but I think overall, like in the grand scheme of things, it's more negative. But there are some positives.
Well, I think the NCAA just came out today, and I haven't read the whole article, but I think they said they want to start paying players through the NCAA, not through the NIL, which is a game changer. I think, because now you can actually have the universities who are making so much profit off of these athletes, be able to give some back to the athletes, and I think that's a fair compromise. I also, working in the financial sector, I feel like they shouldn't just pay them with money, but they should potentially open up retirement accounts and
that's a good
savings
point.
accounts for these guys, as opposed to just giving a 18-year-old, $1 million or whatever.
Just spend it on what you want.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I mean, maybe you split, hey, this is your salary annually that I'm going to give you, but I'm also going to, set you up with the financial advisor, and we're going to, every year that you stay here, we'll give you this much money, almost like an employer, right? We'll match you. We're willing to, if you stay here for more than 2 years, you get to keep it. You're vested, something to that effect. I think it could get really, really fun, but I think it needs to be more for the future versus just the immediate, gratification that they could get from, $2 or $3 million.
Setting them up for success. That's
There you
a
go.
terrible idea.
I know, right?
I just see it as like a new thing. So it's a few years in its infancy now, and it's going to get better hopefully over time as they start tweaking the program and how things work and how people get paid. But overall, I think these college players should get paid. Period. They bring so much money in with their talent, and they don't get paid. I just remember Jabari Parker talking about yeah, I did a full ride, but I didn't get. There was some nights I was hungry because I didn't have now he could just get money from his parents probably because his dad was in the NBA. I don't know exactly how poor that kid was, but it was just kind of his point. There's guys on our team who literally sometimes go hungry and they're bringing millions into this Duke basketball program with their talent and skills. It doesn't make sense. So I'm kind of the players convinced me on that one pretty quick that they should get paid and they should get some kind
and
of.
they don't have time to have a job, right? I mean, I agree with you. I just wish every player got it, as opposed to kind of the way it is now, where your star gets the 3.5 million and the rest, because that's just a lot of animosity in the locker room. That's a lot of, why are you better than us when you're, a 19-year-old kid just like me? So I think when they start tweaking it out, I think it should be a uniform thing, and then let the NIL be the one to, hey, we're using your name, we're gonna have you in a Toyota commercial. They're paying me that, right? So I think that
makes sense.
I think as the universities come out, I think, like I said, I personally hope it's, hey, there's 60 kids on this team, on this this football team. We're gonna pay each of them a salary of $50,000 plus their schooling, and that's coming from the university. If they want to seek outside endorsements, that's up to them, right?
It makes sense, a minimum contract. They couldn't do it an actual number. They'd have to do a percentage, I think, of some kind, because some universities just aren't going to bring in the same money as others. But I think you're right. A minimum, some kind of minimum level where every player gets it. It's just like in the NBA. If you're just an NBA guy, you're the 14th person off the bench, you're still making your $800K or whatever is a year.
Yeah, minimum. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever that minimum contract is. These college guys, if you make a team, you're on the official roster. You should get some kind of percentage, a minimum percentage of the profits or whatever that the team's bringing in. Maybe
something. It doesn't have
that.
to be much, but at least something. What a lot of fans don't realize is that let's say you take you take a no-name kid who's a offensive lineman, defensive lineman. You bring him in. He's not on a full ride, so he's paying for school. But outside of those expensive, they don't realize. Look, their strength and conditioning coaches are asking them to get bigger.
Yeah.
When you're getting bigger, now your clothes don't fit. Right? So it's more than just I'm not eating. Like, dude, you're asking me to eat more so I can get bigger, and now I don't fit any of my clothes. Like, so okay, well, it's great. Like, I'm playing the sport that I love, but I'm not even getting paid to play. I'm not even on a scholarship because only so many scholarships are out there. So
especially with these football guys, they're affected for the rest of their lives. You play college football for 4 years, you are physically damaged for the rest of your life. Period. It's a lot.
I'm a little sensitive about that, Drew.
Sorry, man.
I'm still affected by some of my injuries.
Yeah, we know when you forget the golf certificates.
One too many concussions on the football field. Okay.
Call it out, Mike.
I mean, like, he literally threw it up. Like, what am I not gonna hit it out of the park? I mean,
Like-
I got to swing, right? Like,
I
set it up there for me.
It was too funny too. Like, I probably shouldn't have tried to crack that linebacker. Like, all right, he'll outweigh me by at least 75 pounds. Too much, man. For those still watching, make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube at jampackedpodcast.com. That is the wrong banner. See? CTE setting in already. Click on that notification button so you can view us live. We are live every Monday night, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Jam Packed. If you're looking for more NBA content, make sure you hit up Uncle Drewski on Jam Packed NBA Ramble. John M83 will be doing a lot more baseball stuff. Right, John? Right,
That's
John?
right. We'll get the baseball segment going.
Oh man, Jack SB has his own channel. Make sure you hit that up. The links are all going to be in the description if you're looking for sport cards, and I do mean some wild sport cards. I mean, look at this. Look what's coming across my desk today. I'm gonna pull it out of the wrapper. Okay, here, I'll even put it in presentation mode. Look at this. Do you see this right here? This is a Kyle Hamilton beautiful Baltimore patch. These patches right here usually are just like one color. You get 2 colors, you're lucky. 3 colors, crazy. You get a patch like this that actually has part of the logo of the team in it. Amazing. This is what they call an RPA. This is his rookie, patch, and auto all in one card, dude. It's wild. You're looking for anything to boost your collection, hit us up on Whatnot at Jam Packed. I'm literally on and off all the time. So make sure you follow us on Whatnot. From all of us at Jam Packed, man, we hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Until next week, as always, be kind to one another, be safe out there, and we see y'all later. All right, fellas. Have a good night.